Today I'm going to talk just for a second about a blessing in disguise. And, you know, we've all heard that term and we've used it, most of us, at one time or another in our lives. But, you know, when we really think about it, a lot of times God puts us through things that we don't realize is really a blessing when it's going on. I'm going to turn our attention to Job. And we've all heard the story. You know, I don't have time to go into everything that happened to him. But we've heard the stories, you know, of how he lost pretty much everything in his life. And he's sitting there at the very end, and it's just him alone. And he has nothing, he has no family, no anything. And yet he refuses to deny God, and he refuses to admit that, you know, God's not real or anything like that. He stands by God and stands by his belief in God. And we see where God, you know, restores to him not just what he'd had before, but double that. You know, I'm sure whenever everything was going on, it was hard for Job to think, you know, this is a blessing. This is from God. You know, all my cattle, all my land, everything's gone. This has got to be a blessing from God. You know, he's thinking probably in his mind. And, you know, there's no telling what he's thinking, but he's not thinking a blessing. But we see when it comes down to it, when it comes to the very end, that it was truly a blessing from God. And so many times when we go through things in our lives, we're not thinking about the end result, where, you know, maybe God's putting us through this just so that he can see what we're going to do about it. Just so that he can see, you know, what's going to happen. Are we going to deny him? Are we going to, you know, question our faith? But in the end, we need to come through as true gold and realize that it is a blessing.